So I'm going to encourage you, when you think about this, is there an opportunity for you to disrupt yourself, disrupt relationships, disrupt your company, disrupt your industry, disrupt society? The world needs you to do it.
You have broad range. You are a doctorate. You have a role at one of the most prestigious institutions of higher learning in the U.S. Army Ranger, Inc. 5000 company.
Every time I step on stage, I think about the people in the room and the real-world problems they face. Think about that individual contributor. Maybe they're new to the team and they have a great idea, but they're not really sure how to share it. I think about the executive who has a lot on their shoulders and many people in the organization. They also have a bold strategy they want to execute, and they're trying to figure out how to release the potential in everyone to bring their best efforts toward achieving that amazing goal. My name's Dr. Patrick Leddin. I've had the opportunity over the course of my career to step on stages around the world and work with leaders, ranging from team leaders to senior executives, to help them to be more disruptive and innovative and to release the potential within all of their people.
Please help me welcome Dr. Patrick Leddin.
I don't want to talk to you today about disruptions specifically. I want to talk to you about the opportunity for you to disrupt yourself. So I want each and every one of you, as you listen to the conversation today, to consider this invitation. I'm going to invite you to think about how you can be a disruptor. Now, there's disruptions going on out there. Some of those might serve as a catalyst for you to choose to step up and disrupt. But I want you to think about how can you disrupt things in your life. And when I say this, I'm not saying it from the perspective of negative disruption, if you will, where your intentions are poor and you just want to be a curmudgeon or difficult. We've all seen those type of people. You just want to blow things up for the purposes of blowing things up and make your mark on the next meeting. I'm not talking about that type of disruption. I'm talking about disruption where your intent is positive. And you're saying, I can do better. You can do better. We can do better. Things can be better. And we can leverage some of these disruptions out there like technology and globalization and communication and all these other things to become better.
In addition to speaking, I also work at Vanderbilt University where I'm a teacher and a researcher. I lead a research team at Vanderbilt that focuses on disruption, how to be a positive disruptor in your life and the lives of others. In fact, the reality that I teach at Vanderbilt is a disruption unto itself because I dropped out of community college many years ago and now I'm teaching at one of the highest ranked universities in the world. In my research and in my teaching and the speaking that I do, I talk about how to be a positive disruptor, how to approach things with the right intentions, and how to be willing to step up and to be bold.
So I really think we had a great crowd today to be able to come and hear him for the first time, being someone that we brought in from out of town. His presentation was very interactive, so you're not just sitting and listening for an hour. There's lots of table talk discussions, lots of practical applications.
So listen, you missed an awesome Impact 100 workshop. Not only did the speaker disrupt some things in my life, he disrupted this whole room. Because it's time to disrupt this community, disrupt myself, disrupt everything that's involved in what I do and the people that I serve.
So I'm going to put a word on the screen right now. And when this word comes up, I want you to think about the first word or phrase or something that comes to your mind when you see this word. Ready? All right. By show of hands, how many of you thought of a specific dog? All right, take a look around. Lots of people thought of a specific dog. What's that, your dog? What's your dog's name? Winston. Okay, you thought of Winston. Anybody think cat? Look around. As a leader, if you think, I've told people this 10 times, why aren't they getting it? It's because people think cat when you're saying dog.
And when people leave the presentations, they walk away not just learning some information, but knowing how they can step up and disrupt themselves and disrupt others in order to have a positive impact in their world and in broader society. The reality is we're faced with many disruptions in this world, from technology to the latest trend, but it takes you to step up and be willing to disrupt, to change things, to have that difficult conversation, to share your bold idea, and to take yourself and others in new, innovative directions.